Now, because we have an asset, we already deposited an asset in the lending pool, we can actually borrow against it. So if we click on borrow, we can see now the APR has turned red, because now this is not what we are getting paid. This is what we pay to borrow this asset. And for example, we have that SOL. You can borrow and you have to pay 5.23% per year to keep that line of credit open. And if you remember, the staking revenue of the LST is close, or is around 8%. So you can actually borrow SOL. If you use the LST as your collateral, you can borrow SOL without too much risk, because you're earning more than what you're paying, basically. And you can see that when you borrow, this line represents the health of your line of credit. The closer you are to the limit that we talked about earlier, the more danger you are, and the platform will actually try to tell you by the little green bar. So if, for example, I put 0.002, I am borrowing a lot less than my collateral, so my line of credit is very healthy. But if I choose 0.002, hold on, 0.002, okay, 0.002. Okay, let's go max. If I go max, you can see that it goes into very red, because I don't have a lot of difference between the value of my collateral and what I am borrowing. So yeah, I'm not going to do this now, but that's how it works. And then once you borrow, you're able to pretty much just keep track of how much you're putting as collateral and how much you're borrowing against it. And just remember that this is crypto. It's all very risky. The tokens are very volatile. Don't play around with too much leverage. Don't do silly things, of course. But yeah, you can see right now my portfolio is basically the LST with 0.02 SOL borrowed against them. And my health factor is 100% because I have not borrowed anything against my collateral. All right, so we click how much, we click on borrow, we can tell by the green bar how much risk we are taking, and now we just confirmed. We are borrowing 50 cents of USDT. We are on our way to becoming millionaires. All right, borrow completed, and we are paying 19%. Our health factor is 72%. We supplied 250 and we borrowed 50 cents against it. Our net value is $2, which is the 250 minus the 50 cents. And the interest earned is coming soon. But yeah, that is how it works. Now, because LST is tied to the price of SOL, if the price of SOL is going to go up, that means that our value supplied is going to go higher, and our ability to borrow is going to increase. At the same time, if the price of SOL is going down, the health of our loan is going to start going into the red zone if SOL starts to lose value against the dollar. So you always have to keep an eye on that.